I'm going to do a little video today, put it up for a lawn renovation. I've got a scarifier, corer and a top dress spreader organised. I've got a little dingo coming, so it's going to be full speed ahead tomorrow, and I want to get ahead today. We'll start off with what we're going to be doing. So I treat my front and rear yard differently. So I've got a dog at the back. This is her here. Hang over. So I've got a dog at the back. She uses it like a toilet. The kids run around and it's got traffic marks in it. But the soil's always been pretty good out here. So I'm not going to treat this too much. And I 100% look after at the back, whereas I have a bloke that looks after at the front. So at the back here, I follow the Lawn Tips program, and it's come a long way. 10 months ago, it was almost dead. I had nothing. And from that, the cooch has done really well. There's some cooch here. There's some, I believe it's called wireweed cooch, that I don't really like, and it's come in from the side yard. And I had this like natural wild buffalo that loves to really take over in summer and die off in winter. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to be scalping that like really hard to try like knock that back a bit, because I don't really like that buffalo that much because of how much it dies back. And just the way it grows a lot in summer. So I want to take that task down a little bit and just make the cooch really take off. So what I did last week is I scalped it a little bit, like the lowest on my mower, and it's really taken the life out of that buffalo. And I'm going to do it again this week, even lower, like as low as I can. So we'll have a look at it. So this is that buffalo. It's hard to tell because it is scalped back so heavily. And this is the cooch, the same thing. It was scalped back very heavily, so it's all still recovering. There's a lot of this stuff. The backyard's always been thick and thatched, so I'm really hoping that some of the bare patches come through. And yeah, I'm just really trying to get this cooch here just to take over. This is that buffalo stuff, and obviously this is underneath. The leaf is actually quite nice. It's not a bad grass, but like this is what it looks like here. So we're at the front here, and there's a few challenges at the front that I've been working with in the last year. So in November last year was my first go at this. I put 1.5 cubic meters of topsoil out. After putting the topsoil out, I really struggled to get on top of all the weeds from that. And even then, there was a lot of dead lawn. Cars had been parking on here for years. The edges, there was a big band of 5 meters thick around the outsides. It was never watered. It was all dead. And we've really come a long way in the front yard in the last 10 months. And I'm super happy with it. I actually have Hydrogreen come and spray this area for me, just to keep on top of those weeds, because I really was struggling. Yeah, what we got out here is a few things going on. So there's a lot of the wireweed cooch, which I'm not the biggest fan of, which is what naturally is in most of this street. I got some Tropica cooch. I believe this is Tropica around the edges. There's some more Tropica down near this gate down here. And the biggest challenge here in the front yard is what I've been struggling with, and that is the clay. So see, a lot of these areas have been struggling to get growth. All the high spots. There's patches of Queensland blue cooch throughout. It's just really clayey through here, and this is more of my Tropica. It seems to really like it here. This is a really nice bit of grass I've had. It's probably the thickest bit in the front yard. Never struggled to go grass here, but yeah, there used to be no grass out here at all. So it's come a long way, and we're looking to really finish it off this year and get rid of these bare spots. Now what I have done is As you've just seen from there, I can bend down and grab some more. So what I have done is a month ago I put out 150 kilos of gypsum, and it's just pure gypsum in a bag, and spread that out, and just for the soil correction. And it wasn't quite a full dose, and I've got some granularized gypsum that I want to spread. I'm going to spread that after I core it, which I'm hoping to get it, get a bit deeper down. Just finished the first scalp. First I went this way, then I went that way, and man, we picked up a lot of material. So that's pushing it. I find because I've got the front wheels like off the ground and I drag it, it gets a lot lower. So I just dragged it a bit here I think that'll kind of be my final. I don't think I'm going to get it much lower than that, but I'll try. There you go. How about that? So I've so we've really ripped that one back. I had it one high and it was hardly touching the surface, so I dropped it one down and we really churned it up, but we're just gonna have to live with that. It'll come back. Okay, I just finished scarifying, and I've just went over the mower a little bit higher than usual, just trying to pick up the lighter things. On the positive note, there's still plenty of my gypsum out here. I was hoping, I knew I was going to lose some, but I was hoping to really churn it into the soil. See it? All these shiny pieces. I had it one higher, but it just wasn't quite touching in the lower areas, so I feel like I went really aggressive. So much for going light on your first one, hey? There you go, cord. I'm pretty happy with how that went. A lot of the problem areas that were a problem last year and that continually are like a water issue seemed to core fairly well. Not as good as a lot of areas, but you could felt a bit of compaction, and then you get into a spot where it just goes nice. But up at the far corner of the block, that's rock hard still up there. Don't really know what I'm looking at here, but got a nice top. That just seems to be very, very clayey down there. This is the main area that I got issues with, and the thing that I'm really happy with is after I've turned it all up and cored it, you can still see a lot of that gypsum, which is really what I really want, is that gypsum to get down. It's hard down there, hey? Righto, I just got some generic, that's just generic dynamic lifter. It's not actually lawn dynamic lifter. And the reason why is just I didn't really want a strong fertilizer. It was all like a concentrate fertilizer, so just by hand. Back out the back. The thatch at the back was really thick, and I was really struggling to get the grass to thicken up because of how thick the thatch was. So the scarification was really what I wanted to do at the back. But it's nice just to get it all done at once. You see, I'm going to go over this a few more times with the mower just to see if I can pick some more of that up, but you can see the ground now. This is before. Awesome. And I had some leftover gypsum, so I've thrown the leftover gypsum at the back. But the main thing was all through here, so there was a lot here that was blocking the nutrients getting down there and blocking the water, but it looks unreal. Super happy. I got some cooch. This is some leftovers that I've already spread out here. Just what the lawn tips from the lawn pro that he stocked. So I've already used a heap of them. So it's going in there. And the other lot is the Prima. Honestly, there's that much different buffaloes and different cooches out the back here. I don't really care. I think this is almost the same stuff. The seeds are exactly the same, so let's get serious. It's 5 PM. I'm really running out of time of the day. I've got to go and do a quick level with this little drag pad I made, and then I'm going to throw some seed, and I've got some just some topsoil just to throw on top of this just to try and keep some moisture in the seed. So only a really light top dress, but Day 3, trying to get it level out here. Just out the back, have a last little look at this. So the backyard, as I said, I had a lot lighter of a scarify. We went a lot lighter on everything, but we did fertilise at the back. There wasn't really a lot of correction made on it. I didn't really bother with a lot of the high traffic areas, making it too thick. I just wanted to core it, put a bit of sand out and fertilise it. And yeah, the main goal out here was just to get some stronger cooch going. And yeah, scarify was the biggest thing. We'll have a look at it. There's some of our cooch. Hey Nova. Hey. How's my pup? I think this is pretty much going to be the final product of out the front. Pretty happy with it. A lot of places I thought I was thicker, didn't appear to be thicker. Now it's settled in, gone the way it did. The front corner wasn't probably as thick as I would have wanted it, but the rest of it, after it's been leveled and stuff, I think it looks really good. There's a big rise here that goes out to that box there, and I think the trench for that is following this in around the corner. So I have previously tried to fix that, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it just isn't level yet. But we're very close to fixing that. Definitely a lot more level than it was before.